Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Watashi Nouryoku wa Heikinchi de tte. And last episode was the first episode, and that basically introduced this whole concept where we have our girl who goes by the alias of Mile, which is not her real name. She's actually some big noble, and that's not her original identity either. It's Japanese girl that got hit by Truck-kun, and she's a very mysterious girl because of all those layers there. But she comes here, go to Hunter Prep School, meets with 3 other girls, and I guess we're just gonna form like a classic 4 moe girl group to hang out and talk with each other. Which, the realization that this is the only real show that gives us that this season that I'm watching at least, that had a lot to do with why I decided to continue with this, so. Because it's really not a bad show, I was kind of being a little bit harsh on it the first episode just because it was one of the first shows of the new season I had watched, and I was trying to be picky so I could have excuses to drop things and try new things, but in the end, I couldn't really drop this. So I'll continue with it for now. Because, despite a couple of nitpicks that I mentioned, overall it's fine. The concept, the setup, the world, everything we got here is fine, and it has potential to be entertaining, so that's why I'm here to continue watching it. You ended off going to the prep school, and where we of course met our other 3 important girls that are on the cover art. So I look forward to seeing where we go from here. So 3, 2, 1, play. She seems surprised, more so than I am. You just say that you're prodigy, you got a lot of magic. You have a short temper when it comes to your small chest, Say whatever you want. Okay, opening. I don't think we had the opening last time, and I already love it, so. A little dance they did kind of remind me of Konosuba opening. Got a tsundere, fiery red mage. Man, when she... that dance is just too much. It's so perfect, I want to give of it. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, see... I just can't. When they start dancing like that, all thoughts leave my mind. Smile, skills, ski skill, what? I'm trying to read that title, but... Hello, horned bunny rabbits. Wow, we're going full Sentai. Okay, this is a very silly show. That was clear after the first episode, but it became even more clear watching the opening. Okay. So far, I'm glad I'm continuing with this. Didn't I say the 4 of us will be a party? I'm starting to see a theme with these titles. Yes, Jiko Shokai, very important. Surprised you didn't say your name when we first met, honestly. Reina. Wow. Crimson Reina, I like it. I like it, it's fine. It's okay. "14, really? You're bigger than Reina is, and she's older than you." Yeah, little Miss Triple S rank over here, or whatever. I mean, hers would be a bit more complicated if she was honest. Profession, I'm a child. I feel like they're talking about chest sizes here. That would be hard to accept, hard to believe. Yeah, just Phoenix, right, okay, I guess we're continuing with references here. Yeah, I was influenced by the one episode of Bokutachi wa Benkyou ga Dekinai because there was a misunderstanding regarding letters, and that just comes to mind here because, she is a Patanko after all. I'm not sure I like those looks. I don't think this is over. Albert. We got other students here. A lot of similar hair colors in the group. Ooh, a D rank, how amazing. That's how you know you made it. C, wow, let's not get insane. Especially those three that are gonna be my best friends. Okay, and for one of you, try not to blow up the school. Oh. Well, of course, she's gonna do well on the sword fighting. Okay, I'm not sure how good she's gonna be with the sword and shield, but we'll find out. Is she up against the best? Mob? Well, man, she looks cute. But anyway, that's not the focus of the scene. Let's get ready for combat. Aspiring to be average. It could be more interesting than you might think. I wonder why. Okay, you're gonna get hurt at this rate. You might want to... Oh. Okay, I think our purpose may have changed here. And down. It's really not. It's amazing. Don't let him bother you. Well, your plan didn't work out very well, now did it? Yeah, that would explain the bump on his head. Just because you say something doesn't mean people are entitled. You're entitled to have people believe it. Oh, the little cute fireball. Aim was pretty good. I don't think you could hurt anyone with that, but it was, you know, nice. We're just students, so. Okay, let's see what your fire. Oh, wow, that's a lot stronger than hers. Yeah, of course, fire would be your specialty. I'd be shocked if anything else is her specialty, all things considered. So, let's see how you averagely destroy that into 1 billion pieces. So what's gonna happen to mess this one up? Yeah, not bad. Why, do you have a problem with that? Are we gonna get competitive? I mean, you saw your magic before, so... Okay. Yeah, I guess I'd be a bit suspicious. I'm a fast learner, what do you want me to say? And it's just gone. Don't go into the forest by yourself, you might meet Voldemort. Nano-chan, because nanomachines. What's the one thing? Oh! Did she just carve that, or? Oh, oh wow! She has a very great skill here. Can I have one? I'll pay for it with head pats. I'm not sure what... Oh. Well then. Please don't ask questions about what I'm doing. SD figure. They're not gonna know what an android is. I call dibs, so just remember that. Yes, that was quite embarrassing. But cute as well, so. You know, hard to explain. Oh wow, they're really great. Can you show me how to make them? Or, you know, give me one? Just answer her questions. You know, without mentioning anything secret. Okay, I guess that works. Special technique passed down to my family for generations. Poor Mild-chan. Everyone knows her so well. That would be lovely. So was a Ryuju event not what you thought it would be? Well, this is not the tea party I was promised. This is far more stressful. It really does have that atmosphere. That's not true. You can't use that excuse for everything. Yeah, that does make sense. Yeah, let's not come across as if we're trying to bully her. We're all friends here. Yeah, we want to get closer and closer and closer. I should hope so. That's what I came here for. Oh. That can be taken a different way. Really? What are you going to be telling them? What? Okay. Sure. Okay, so they aren't gonna buy it. I thought they were for a second. Oh. Unfortunate. Should have picked a more obscure book. I quite like Reina. Well, clearly she doesn't want to tell us. Maybe we should respect that. Yeah. You could be friends without knowing some of her deep, dark secrets. Oh. Well, you don't count, okay? Like, we just ignore her. Yeah. Let's not force the issue right now. Okay. Glad we came to it. I guess she's kind of been kicked out of the conversation. Because that's what happens when somebody's, you know, when somebody joins a conversation that's not helping your argument, you just kick them out. Yeah, looking down on you a bit. Yeah, just not figured that out. But she's funny and cute. I like her, so it's all good. Okay, already getting into quests. This shit really does kind of give me my Andro fix. Oh. Can I help you? Do you have rice on my cheek, or... Ah, the horned rabbits from the opening, huh? I thought the lowest were slimes. Guess we're trying to be a bit different here. I'm sure if the opening's anything to go by, I'm sure they'll come in as a big group. Oh wow, a search skill. Ah, apparently he understood the speech because he knew he had been found out and ran. Yeah, anybody can do it. No big deal. The rabbit looks like he's having fun. Oh. Oh. Well, almost got him. Well, if it's not as fast as him, you gotta be smarter. But shouldn't be a high bar for an animal that's laughing at you. Wow. We could try throwing a rock at him. But Oh, okay. Okay. That's interesting. It really caught me off guard, actually. Okay, can I go back? I didn't really get to appreciate that. Kind of reminded me of Urara Mirocho, the whole belly showing apology thing. Reminded me a little bit of that. Ooh, we got a sharp. Gonna stab some rabbits. Or just a log. Gonna boil this water. Cook dinner. Cook rabbit dinner. Yeah, hot water is very useful. That is gonna be a running gag with as an excuse. Oh, you want to be taught something? Yeah, can you even do magic, or do you just hit things with your sword, like you know, like a foot soldier? A mass of mysteries. I guess that makes sense. Make your party better. That's our goal. Normal person's speed. We know how the word normal can be interpreted in this show. But you did say person, so it's probably fine. Yeah, already quite clearly difference here. What is it, a video player? Okay, I don't think we can handle much more. Oh geez, that was a jump. Yeah, that was actually kind of scary. Eee. And dead. The sword is, at least. Yeah, we jumped from 1.5 to 20. That's not exactly a reasonable jump. Yeah, they apparently can. It actually didn't look like 20 times faster, but, you know, imagination. Okay, every means. Including this. What is this? Okay. Wow, she is straight up Master Roshi. Okay. Even on the rock and everything. I don't know if it's specifically a Master Roshi reference, but at least it's the same type of character. So, you know. But I'm pretty sure that was Master Roshi. When do you grab it out of your girl's secret pocket? There's probably a joke there somewhere, but... What else are you gonna pull out of there? Possibly, I don't know. Yeah, you're our member, our secret special member. Oh yeah, we broke her sword. What are we gonna do about that? Can she just fix it because she can literally do anything? As you do. Going full science mode. Man, she's gonna be getting a good sword, isn't she? Just pulling out Excalibur here. Here's your new legendary level sword. You did more than fix that, I assure you. Don't question it, it's a family secret. Yeah, they know the pattern by now. You got an amazing god level sword, just accept it. Wow. Yeah, made you best sword you could ever hope for. Probably the best sword you'll have in your life. So better appreciate it. Honestly, you should bow at her feet and probably even kiss her feet in response to that kind of gift, if I'm being honest. But hey, we got one. We stabbed it with an icicle, poor bunny. Yeah. You're basically a god on this world, so should embrace that a little bit. Is there a big enemy? Oh, a golem. Yeah, well, no kidding. Well, we have we have a girl in our group that could probably handle it. What the heck? Is she that fascinated by a rock golem? It's probably got like a special gem in the middle or something that keeps it together. Uh, well, do it then. I'm sure it will gladly let you do that. Not exactly. Oh no, there's a second one. A third one. Oh wow. I didn't know they traveled in packs. Which one's the alpha? The leader. We'll go after him. The rest will submit. A sword's really not that helpful against the giant rock golem, if I'm being honest. But she does have an amazing sword, so maybe. Maybe we can do something. Oof. Yeah, pretty fast for a big guy. Splash! I learned this from Magic Carpets. I heard it's super effective. It does not, though. Our level 1 spells aren't doing a lot. Oof. Create water! Create water! Yeah, well, obviously. Oh, okay. We brought it down. Mile. Didn't even help with the fight. You really shouldn't be. I was pretty surprised by her in episode 1, but I've kind of got used to her character now. Failure. uh, it's because we're the best team. Yeah, that was also a big deal. Hopefully get bonus points for that. Got a great party. Well, Atarashi, Watashi. But never mind. Just kind of shoves her way on in there. And I guess these Team Rocket villains are gonna continue. Watch out, Miles. She's still after that flat chest of yours, so better be safe. And that episode really went by quickly. Definitely more quickly than the first episode. I definitely like this more than the first episode. This was obviously a better demonstration of what you can expect from a typical episode of this show. And I like it. The mascot character seems to have very limited screen time, which is good so far. I still don't really understand the purpose of having nanomachines be an aspect of this fantasy world. Still don't get that. I don't, but you know, it's whatever. They definitely did not save their budget for the ED, that's for sure. You know, very slowly painting up one big image. Genzai, Bonsai, yeah. And she jumps in the air. You can tell they're trying to see, you know, some Pantsu there. It's quite obvious. But anyway, that was the second episode of Watashi Nouryoku wa Heikinchi de tte. And like I said, good stuff. You know, one of the biggest parts of the episode was the fact that she is very powerful. She knows a lot of things that people wouldn't expect her to know. And her friends, her party members, are very curious about this, so they keep asking her questions. You know, like, hey, how can you do this? How can you use my spell after just having seen it once, even though it was my original spell? Like, are you mocking me? Like, what's happening here? How can you do these things? Like, there's so much mystery surrounding you. Could you elaborate? Tell us. We demand it. This is not an interrogation or anything, but just tell us. You know, that's kind of what we got here. And she was pretty insistent that she not tell them, like, which makes sense. You know, she's got all this isekai backstory on top of the, you know, noble family backstory. That's all supposed to be secret, so, you know, it's kind of hard to really explain some of the stuff, so she just kind of uses the excuse that it's just, you know, family secrets. She uses that excuse a lot. She initially tried to use some story, like some best-selling book type story as an excuse, like as if it was her own experience. But that didn't work because other people had read it. Like, if she was going to try something like that, she should have used a story from the real world, our world, because they wouldn't have read that. But I guess she's, you know, like they said, she's a ditz, you know, airhead, whatever you want to call it, so she's not gonna... She apparently didn't think of that. So, that didn't work out too well. But, you know, they all introduce themselves to each other. They're joining up as party members for the quests. And they're doing their best. The first quest was to take out a certain amount of horned rabbits, which they struggled with initially, but they do have Mile as part of their group to get them better, train them up, teach them magic spells, teach swordsmanship to the one that doesn't use magic. And results seem to be happening, you know. We did break her sword, you know, Mavis's sword, but we fixed it, made it way better than before, and it's all good. Because if we hadn't made it better, it probably would have broke against the golem. So... And yeah, that's the other thing. After they got the rabbit things dealt with, they ran into not one, not two, but 3 rock golems. It's a bit of a problem for a group of, like, C or D, whatever they are, adventurers, hunters. So, it didn't help that their most powerful member was so distracted by how amazing the mechanics must be to operate these rock golems to even help in the fight. But luckily, we actually managed to take them down really without her help, which is honestly pretty impressive. Like, she didn't help, did she? Like, maybe I missed something, but I don't think she helped at all in that fight. I'll check real quick. Yeah, she gets these googly eyes. Talking about she wants to pop it apart and investigate every inch of it. They interpreted that, well, at least one of them interpreted that as fear of the golem, but no, it wasn't. She just stood there the whole time while they were doing all the work. So yeah, I don't think she did a single thing in that fight, and this was off screen. But, you know, the one downside is that the group stands out a little bit because they, I think, were the only ones that successfully completed their mission. And she obviously doesn't want to stand out because she's the typical, I just want to be a normal girl type, you know, character. So, you know, she doesn't like that. But at least it's the group standing out, not just her as an individual. So it probably makes it a little bit better. And more importantly, she's becoming very close with her party members. They're becoming good friends. And it's great, you know, they even respected the whole idea of her, you know, being allowed to keep her secrets until they become better friends, which makes sense because it really was kind of not cool of them to try to push her for answers when they barely know each other. So I like the idea that we can get to know each other better. Maybe in a future episode, she could tell them the truth. You know, maybe she'll be put in a position where she has no choice but to tell them. Who knows? But anyway, and at the very end, we saw our villains from episode 1. Arldy Sama over there with the hair that's just ridiculous, who is still after Mile. And yeah, they really do remind me of Team Rockets a lot, in the sense that they really don't come across as too intimidating of villains, that they were defeated fairly easily with one big super blast of an attack from a single character in the first episode, and then they get obsessed with that character and keep wanting to go after them, so they very much come across as Team Rocket so far. Maybe that will change, but right now that's kind of the impression they have, especially with that ridiculous hair not helping anything. But yeah, she's after Mile. So, yeah, like I said, I do like this show so far. I like the second episode, noticeably better than the first. The first one really did feel like it was very much set up for the series. You know, just kind of an excuse to get our 4 girls together, you know, get them into the school together, and also kind of introduce some form of antagonist who's clearly going to be recurring. But this one feels like the real first episode, like the one that really shows you what you can expect going forward, and I like it. At this point, I'm definitely confident with my desire to continue with it, so I'm looking forward to more. This show really does remind me of Endro, like quite a bit, which is good because I loved Endro, and this is the most similar show to Endro I've seen since Endro ended, so that's a good thing. If you haven't watched Endro, you should do that, because if you like the show, you will almost assuredly like that show as well. I wouldn't say this is as good as Endro, don't get me wrong. However, I only have 2 episodes to compare it to that completed series of Endro. But yeah, it's a good show, and I will continue with it, so look forward to more. Thank you for watching, and a special thanks to Cnouki for supporting the channel. If you enjoyed this video, I hope you consider clicking the like button and leaving a comment, because that's a great and easy way to let me know that people want more. If you want to do something big to help the channel, you can support me on Patreon and get nice benefits like early access to certain videos. See you next time.